children! Scorch their holes! You're not a fucking furry! I'm normal! Stop the baby! Keep it wholesome, chat. Don't sound like SpongeBob! Lol, Lamau, I know where you live. Hey, violence is always an answer! I can see you through your webcam right now. Yeah, I'm an empath. I feel it in my butt. I'm not pregnant! I'm not fucking pregnant! I'm not pregnant! But no, you virus! I'm special! The first rule of gun safety is to have fun. Nice shot, Bumbo! Fun Nanobites! Don't forget, keep yourself safe, everybody! Hey, everybody! Welcome to the Bunny Burrow! I am Bunny! Rated for mature audiences. No children. Scorch their holes! You're not a fucking furry! I'm normal! Stop the baby! Keep it wholesome, chat. Don't sound like SpongeBob! Lol, Lamau, I know where you live. Hey, violence is always an answer. I can see you through your webcam right now. Yeah, I'm an empath. I feel it in my butt. I'm not pregnant! I'm not fucking pregnant! I'm not pregnant! But no, you virus! I'm special! The first rule of gun safety is to have fun. Nice shot, Bumbo! Fun Nanobites! Don't forget, keep yourself safe, everybody! Hey, everybody! Welcome to the Bunny Burrow! I am Bunny! Rated for mature audiences. No children. Scorch their holes! You're not a fucking furry! I'm normal! Stop the baby! Keep it wholesome, chat. Don't sound like SpongeBob! Lol, Lamau, I know where you live. Hey, violence is always an answer. I can see you through your webcam right now. Yeah, I'm an empath. I feel it in my butt. I'm not pregnant! I'm not fucking pregnant! I'm not pregnant! But no, you virus! I'm special! The first rule of gun safety is to have fun. Nice shot, Bumbo! Fun Nanobites! Don't forget, keep yourself safe, everybody! Hey, everybody! Welcome to the Bunny Burrow! I am Bunny! Rated for mature audiences. No children. Scorch their holes! You're not a fucking furry! I'm normal! Stop the baby! Keep it wholesome, chat. Don't sound like SpongeBob! Lol, Lamau, I know where you live. Hey, violence is always an answer. I can see you through your webcam right now. Yeah, I'm an empath. I feel it in my butt. I'm not pregnant! I'm not fucking pregnant! I'm not pregnant! But no, you virus! I'm special! The first rule of gun safety is to have fun. Nice shot, Bumbo! Fun Nanobites! Don't forget, keep yourself safe, everybody! Hey, everybody! Welcome to the Bunny Burrow! I am Bunny! Rated for mature audiences. No children. Scorch their holes! You're not a fucking furry! I'm normal! Stop the baby! Keep it wholesome, chat. Don't sound like SpongeBob! Lol, Lamau, I know where you live. Hey, violence is always an answer. I can see you through your webcam right now. Yeah, I'm an empath. I feel it in my butt. I'm not pregnant! I'm not fucking pregnant! I'm not pregnant! But no, you virus! I'm special! The first rule of gun safety is to have fun. Nice shot, Bumbo! Fun Nanobites! Don't forget, keep yourself safe, everybody! Hey, everybody! Welcome to the Bunny Burrow! I am Bunny! Rated Lol, Lamau, I know where you live. Hey, violence is always an answer. I can see you through your webcam right now. Yeah, I'm an empath. I feel it in my butt. I'm not pregnant. I'm not fucking pregnant. I'm not pregnant. With no virus. I'm special. The first rule of gun safety is to have fun. Nice shot, Bumbo. Fun Nanobites. Don't forget, keep yourself safe, everybody. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bunny Burrow. I am Benoy. Rated for mature audiences. No children. Scorch their holes. You're not a fucking furry. I'm normal. Stop the baby. Keep it wholesome, chat. Don't sound like SpongeBob. Lol, Lamau, I know where you live. Hey, violence is always an answer. I can see you through your webcam right now. Yeah, I'm an empath. I feel it in my butt. I'm not pregnant. I'm not fucking pregnant. I'm not pregnant. With no virus. I'm special. The first rule of gun safety is to have fun. Nice shot, Bumbo. Fun Nanobites. Don't forget, keep yourself safe, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hello? Can't a man go to the toilet in peace because you started street? Go shit yourself! Shit yourself now! Shit in your chair! I want you to pull out the poop sock and fill her up. Fill up the poop sock because you're not going anywhere. You have to moderate my stream today. Make sure everyone, I want you to make the mod's job as hard as possible today. So Twain can't shit in peace. Okay? He has to pull out the poop sock. He has no choice. Boy, did I arrive? I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Let's talk about poop socks. How many poop socks do you own? I had to throw away all of my poop socks. Hey, Mrs. Smelly Bunny, I don't smell. I just have a natural aroma, and I gotta protect it. I gotta protect my natural aroma. I smell like seeds and peanut butter. The peanut butter comes from the fact that I've been snacking on peanut butter crackers for the last few days. Is it a boy or a girl? Well, considering they're all clones of myself, they're all boys. Because it's asexual reproduction, so that their DNA is exactly the same as me, that's why they look just like me. And so, therefore, if it's asexual reproduction, they're all men. You understand? So if they're clones, how do I know you're the real Nano? You don't. I want you to be paranoid at all times that I'm not even real, that I've been replaced with an AI, replaced with a robot, replaced with a new voice actor. I want you to always be paranoid that maybe I'm not the same Nano that you knew. Is the circumcised schizo still harassing you? Yeah, he is. He hasn't given up. But he doesn't know that VGen, because he keeps like sending like VGen like requests that say kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself, but he doesn't know that VGen just deletes them now. VGen staff are the fucking goats. Why does he care? He's never gonna use his PP anyways. Exactly. It's actually all me. Chris, you don't have foreskin? I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for the loss of your snuggie. You should sue your parents. I believe that all people should sue their parents for circumcising them. If we just like start like a big chain across the world of people suing their parents, like we get everyone in on it. It'll be like a fantastic opportunity. I'm always fully dressed. Thank you for your concern. Infinite money glitch. Oh god. Dr. Dracula, thank you for the follow. He thinks the few millimeters lost will make people think he has a big dick. I'm sorry. Okay. Schizoanon. Schizoanon. I know you're out there. And I know that you're I know that you are circumcised. And I've got only one message for you. I've only got one message for you. And I know this is what you want. I know you want me to say, I'm sorry. But I'm not. You have no fucking foreskin! Ha! Ha! You'll never have a foreskin! Ha! Okay. I feel bad for everyone else except for you. I feel like you're the only person in the world that deserves to be circumcised. Nano took his foreskin and put it in the jar. I have your foreskin. It's like, you know, like when you take someone's nose and be like, I got your nose. I got your foreskin. I got it. Anyways, if I end up dead in the next few days, you know what happened. No foreskin on Kim and got me. But at least I went down valiantly. God, my voice is so dead. But yeah, if you get that mad over a joke, honestly, I think you just need to... You need to realize maybe you didn't deserve the foreskin in the first place. Some people deserve their foreskin. I don't think you do if you got mad at a joke on Twitter. That's like... You know, like people who like get mad at everything on Twitter and they cancel people? It's like the exact same people. It's like the exact same thing. Like you're doing the same thing as like the sensitive Twitter snowflakes. Nano's your foreskin intact? Of course. I gotta have my foreskin if I'm gonna lead the foreskin rights protest. Meet me in Times Square next week on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna riot. Well, not riot. Not riot. Protest. Peaceful protest. That sounds really bad. Please don't send the FBI to my house. Peaceful protest. I'm not inciting a riot. It's a joke. I am an anime girl on the internet. I'm not inciting a riot. Please do not riot. Do not riot. Peaceful protest only. Fuck. Why New York of all places? Because I don't know any other places that are cool. I mean, like, we can go to, like, a Jimmy John's. Do they have Jimmy John's in Utah? We'll go to, like, a Jimmy John's in Utah. Let me check. Is there a Jimmy John's? I'll pull up an address. Jimmy John's, Utah. Alright, we got one in Salt Lake City, Utah. The address is 81 West 3300 South. I don't know what STE stands for because I'm stupid. Salt Lake City, Utah 84115. It closes at 9 p.m. Must be there by 3 p.m. What the fuck, doxing me? Yeah, we're meeting at the Jimmy John's. That's a bit of a drive for me. Well, fuck you. You don't want to come to the foreskin protest. There's a rumor going around that you're a woman. No, it's not true. It's not true. Don't listen to them. My penis is huge and masculine. Okay, it might be a little bit feminine, but appreciate my penis. Excited to see Nano's federal prison arc. This content is gonna be awesome when they let her have Wi-Fi for 30 minutes every 3 days. Oh boy. You can just hire people on Facebook to protest for you. That's true. Have you ever been to a Facebook protest or like signed up for one? Remember when they organized the raid on Area 51 through Facebook? I protest Facebook every day by not using it. Facebook is a terrible fucking website. Thank you. If true, she's a woman. She's only pretending to have a foreskin. Don't tell me it's not real. 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 Let me live in a world of fiction. Don't tell me my mental reality is not reality. Let me live in my little world. Don't take it from me. Accidentally wiped out my Russo message, so thanks for 3 months. Glad you're back now. Looking forward to getting my merch. Thank you for buying it. Thank you. Wow. Nano, what matters is the foreskin in your heart. Oh. The foreskin that is inside us all. That's... The real foreskin is the love we share for one another. Citrus, thank you for the gift subs! Thank you! Shouldn't foreskin be outside? Inverted foreskin. Whee! The real treasure was the foreskin we found on the way. Yeah, Captain Jars. That sounds painful. Maybe. Have you ever turned your eyelids like inside out? I used to. When I was a kid, I used to be able to pull my belly button out. Did anyone ever do that? I used to pull my belly button out. Your belly button, cause I have an innie. But I used to when I was a kid, I used to like reach inside my belly button and pull it out. That doesn't sound safe, probably not, but it was a cool party trick. I can't do it anymore. My belly button is too tight. Ooh, chat, my belly button's too tight. No, I can't. Yeah, I can't pull my belly button out anymore. Oh, newbie, you VTuber here to learn. I'm a great teacher. Shiller Queen, thank you for the sub. Don't stop, I need to learn more. Alright, rule number 1. Don't think. Because I can't think of shit right now. No, my belly... Don't call it a belly button prolapse. That's disgusting. Do y'all keep pennies in your foreskin or just me? And guys, it's the pocket change. When you don't have pockets, you gotta use something else. And if you don't have boobs, because you know how women use boobs to like put their stuff in it. If you don't have boobs, you have to pick something else. So you usually opt for either the ass or the foreskin. I missed you guys so much. I forget how much you guys make me smile. Sometimes, honestly, before I stream, I'm like, I don't want to do this today. I don't want to go live. It's so much work. And then I hit go live, and then you guys start talking to me, and I'm like, I'm glad that I went live. I'm so glad I went live because you guys are fucking awesome. You guys are fun to chat with. I could just chat with you for hours. We still gotta have our game night that we didn't get to have because I went on vacation. We'll play some, like, Fall Guys or, like, some golf or something. Stop complimenting me? Okay. You're disgusting! I hate you! You smell like shit! You're so fucking gross it could make me vomit! Wah! Fucking nasty! Your dick's like... It's like all crooked and broken and your ass... It's not fat! Your ass flat as shit! It's so unattractive! And your earlobes are weird. You should be more self-conscious of your earlobes. Fucking weird earlobe haver. What the fuck is wrong with you? I bet your earlobes are detached, you fucking weirdo. Mr. Detached earlobes. Your earlobes don't attach to your head. God, you're killing me. You're actually killing me. Alright, so I got lunch actually. I'm gonna eat lunch on stream. I got a Lunchables. It comes with a Capri Sun and a Kit Kat, but I realized I don't really like Kit Kats anymore. I got the nachos. The salsa's too sweet in the nachos, so I only eat the cheese. Okay, you can have a Kit Kat if you want. It's a nachos. Why are you a child? Whoa! I am 1 year old. Ow, mom, nom. Keep yourself safe. I will. I promise. At the end of this week, this is when I'll take my life. Bah. Welcome, Tummy Rebels. Thank you for the 4 months. These are really good. They're like finger styles. You want a little some more? One-year-olds kill themselves all the time. Like jump in pools. They put their heads in like plastic bags and shit. They like have dressers fall into them. Like they keep themselves safe often. You want a new model leak? If you didn't see in the Discord, the model art starts in like December. But I'll give you a small leak. I feel like I owe it to you. You guys get a leak. It's not gonna be very well drawn leak because it's just a design reference. But I'll give you a leak. Let me look for it. Okay. Zoom out a bit. It looks really bad zoomed in because it's just a sketch. But I'll give you this leak. Right, there's a penis toggle? Abso-fucking-lutely. You know, I've been thinking, like, my person that's working on my 3D model, I've been tempted to be like, hey, do you mind modeling on a penis toggle? Okay, here's the leak. There you go, do you like that? I'm coughing so much! Ah! Is that what you like? I feel like I know your taste at this point. Uh, this is just a part of the model. Where's the peepee though? It's tucked away for safekeeping. Your model better have a peepee outline. I'll make sure it has a bulge. Crom, you changed your color. I'm not used to seeing you so dark blue. Hi, Crom. Crom's seen my design. I show Crom kind of everything at this point. Yeah, no, I miss you. I miss you. We literally were calling just like a couple days ago, Crom. I just saw you. Crumb has attachment issues. I love Crumb. She's so cute. She was doing karaoke the other day and she sang me love songs. And she started singing when she picked out a love song. She sang like my favorite love song, which is Bubbly. And I was like, wee! And it works so perfectly because bubbles are my Oshi mark. Cute Crumb, cute. What a colorful friendship. Are you calling us gay? Crumb karaoke is so cute. Yes, this one is so cute. Historian said they were roommates. Oh, Crumb, she's baby. She's little baby. I want to put her in my arms and cradle her to sleep. Little baby Crumb, put a pacifier in her mouth and give her head pat. These nachos are... These nachos are bussin'. I'm never saying that again, I'm sorry. I was hoping you were gonna say... Dude, they're so lit, bros! This is swag! Thanks for the short! That's so good, oh my god. Let her cook. I didn't even cook today, I just made Lunchables. I'm good at making two things. Pasta and potatoes. Those are my specialties. Hi, TMC. I make spaghetti aglio e olio. You just boil both and call it cooking? No. I microwave the potatoes. Excuse me. Poppy. She's so silly. I'm so silly, bros. Wait, let me. Sorry. Excuse me? Hello. I'm sorry. I just have a little bit of a burpy lurpy. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. It is just a little burpy lurpy. I couldn't help it. Throws up killing. Bro heard the burp and said, yeah, I need to follow that. It's like she never left. I vow to be the most disgusting fucking VTuber out there. Even though I just cleaned my room for the last 3 days straight. And now it's like really, really, really fancy looking. Hello? Yeah? Excuse me? Nano chokes on her own barf and dies live on stream. Real ASMR tingles. Nice impression. Resident Evil 5 co-op Chrome. That would be fun. That sounds like fun. Aw, such a small bean. I know, I'm so cute, bros. I'm just like you for real, for real. I gotta be as relatable as possible. Pick me! Pick me, please! Pick me! 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 You know, I'm just like other girls sometimes, and I just want you to pick me. I'm like mega, like giga Stacy energy. Come on, just pick me, bro. Come on, just pick me. She'll never live down the pick me allegation. I can't be a pick me and an ooh woo girl at the same time, though, right? I think isn't pick me like associated with e-girls, and then e-girls and ooh woo girls are like constantly at war. So I'm on the ooh woo girl side because I'm so cute. Ooh woo. I go into Valorant lobbies and I say, ooh woo, please support me. What's the support's called? Is Jet a support? I don't fucking know. Please support me, Jet. Ooh woo. That's the only one I know. Oh, Sage. Please support me, Sage. Ooh woo. Can I have heals, please? Please, Daddy, give me heals, Will. Please carry me. I wanna be whatever the top rank is called in Valorant. Please, Daddy, please, Will. Rid of me! I will hit this rabbit with a bat. Please do it. Do it. Lobotomize me. Hi. I love you. I love you, little me. How do I unwatch a stream? Why would you want to do that? The Wonder Bubble, thank you for the gifts of the room. Thank you. Nano, big love. I am big. I am big bonoy. I'm so big and tall and large. Large. You could build a building out of me. I'm so big and round. I show picture of me. I am no, 600 is too small. This isn't me. Wait, hold on. I'm larg. Me. Literally the same image. Wait, hold on. I can prove it. Where's my model? Me! Enemy, this is for you. Excuse me! That's me! I'm dying a little bit inside. So I want to be like, honestly, I've got like a lot of art projects that I'm working on. I'm actually so excited about them. I'm like, I feel like I'm going up in the world, you know? I feel like I'm going up in the world. I'm like working for like different companies and doing stuff for them. Yeah. And so I've been a little bit busy, and I need to pump out the rest of my commissions. I did a couple while I was on vacation. I gotta pump out some more commissions, and it's just, if I had to be honest, that's where I'm like kind of focusing a lot of stuff right now, because I really enjoy doing art. So I'm kind of focused a little bit on art lately. So I'm sorry if I've been a little out of touch with the streaming side of things. I just felt like I'd make it clear that's where my focus is right now, because like it's a job, and it's nice having like a more labor-y job. I need to go. It's like I don't want to go work at McDonald's, so I just draw. At least the best part about doing like freelance and streaming and stuff is I've never been fired from a job, so it feels good. You can't be fired. It's nice having money, yeah. And it's nice being able to make money while doing something you really enjoy, while also like building a portfolio. Literally no reason. I mean, I have to be like, I feel like you know, you guys are my audience, and I gotta be like transparent with you. Make that bread, yeah! Portfolio is a long word. It's not that long of a word. Good evening, welcome back. Thank you, Marlo. Welcome. Good evening. Is it evening for you? It's pretty early afternoon for me. I guess it's kind of starting to get to evening air. Oh yeah, most of you guys are Euro Bros. I love the Euro Bros, just not the British kind or the French kind, but I'll tolerate you. I think I have higher tolerance for Australians than British. What about Aura? It's okay, she's a British woman. I feel like my resentment towards British people is rooted in one Phasmophobia match a long time ago. I was playing Phasmophobia in like public lobbies, and some fucking British guy was just trolling the whole time. He wouldn't get in the van. We would have made a bunch of money. We couldn't drive off because he wouldn't get in the fucking van, and he sat there for hours, and we're like, okay, fuck you. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm South American, bro. What? There's a South America? Like Texas? The resentment? I thought the whole point of America was it got united. So now it's no longer in the North and South. South America's everything under USA. So Hawaii and Puerto Rico. Ah, okay. I used to think that America was only 3 countries. But I guess America is more than 3 countries. I thought it was just cum. Yeah, I thought it was just cum. You know, Canada, United States, Mexico. Come. The countries. Welcome to the cum zone. Countries. All of South America is Mexico. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So Mexico is South America. I understand now. Yeah, Mexico has an orange filter. What's the other ones? I think Canada has like a green filter. I'm trying to think of the other ones that have like filters. I can't remember. I can list maybe like 4 countries off the top of my head. You were gone for so long, but the mod view's layout changed. This is scary. Oh no. Sorry for being Brazilian. That's okay. I mean, I don't judge you, cause like, at least you're like not in Europe. You're in Asia. Top 4 nano countries: America, Canada, Mexico, and Zimbabwe. Brazil's in Asia? Yeah. Oh, Poland is... No, Poland's a city. Brazil's next to India. I think so. Oceania? Is that like Atlantis? What does Nano stand for? United Nations Nation Organization. But I thought Atlantis isn't real. Oceania is a continent? No, it's not. There's 7 continents. There's America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, North Pole, and South Pole. North Pole's not a continent. Yes, it is. How else? You just expect me to say that there's a body of land at the top of the world that just isn't a continent? No, it's a continent. You should go back to school, you fucking idiot. You're so fucking dumb, idiot. Doesn't know that North Pole's a fucking continent. Shut the fuck up. Go back to school. Fucking hell. God, you guys are dumb. Yo, honey, thank you for the sub. God, I don't know why I even surround myself with idiots like you. I'm gonna eat more Lunchables and resentment. Oh yeah, you're right. The world's flat. I forgot. Why would people lie on the internet? Nano, you're our world? Well, the world is flat, so... I guess so. I guess you guys saw my boobs. I post my boobs on Twitter. Did you see that, chat? I'm an OnlyFans model now, chat. I'm one of those lewd tube. Generous to call them boobs. It's a preview for what's to come. Very soon. Very, very soon. YouTuber beat her Nanobites. I gotta hit all the worst tags, you know? Para! I need to VIP you. Let me VIP you, Para. Nano's having boobs soon? OMG, who's the collab with? Hi! Hi! Yeah, true. Para's the only tolerable French person in existence. Nano boob doko. Technically nowhere. But I did post a preview of my 3D model's chest to Twitter. Nano drowns during her first hot tub stream. I can't swim, so... If you need a way of disposing me, like killing me, just throw me off of a boat. Like, you don't have to do any more work. I'll just drown. I could give you guys a bunch of methods of killing me if you want. Since I'm really easy to pick up because I'm so light, you could just pick me up somewhere and drop me on my head. Might not kill me, but it might leave me like heavily brain damaged, so like, what's the difference? You can hit me with like any size automobile. It'd probably be really easy to like poison me if you put it in like my favorite food, like a tiramisu or something. I can't resist a tiramisu. Like, even if you tell me, oh, this tiramisu is poison, I'd be like, well, it's tiramisu, so I still want to eat it. I don't watch Uma Musume. That's just my viewers. They watch Uma Musume together. They watch it together because they want to be cute horse girls and they want to wear thigh highs and have girly sleepovers where they watch movies together. Can you open a PO box? I'd love to send you some tiramisu. You don't even need to poison it. You just gotta send it by mail and then it'll grow mold and that should be enough. I should collab with Tomoe. I love Tomoe. Tomoe is so sweet. Horse. Okay, what's your home address to send you it? 1 second. Okay. I live at 128 South Main Street in Hurricane, Utah. Yeah. Come visit. Why do you live in Utah? Because Utah is the best state. Utah has so much to offer. It's like the most interesting state in all of America. No, that's not the Jimmy Johns. It's a different. Can't believe you're Mormon. You learn something new every day, right? I've been to Ohio before, not for very long though. I went there and I went to Columbus, I think. And they had a zoo. And the zoo was super cool. It was like really, really big. I didn't even get to see all of it. Columbus? It's called Columbus, right? They have a noise. They might have been like maybe they're like their petting zoo area. I don't know. Columbia. Is it Columbia? I thought it was Columbus. I've never been to the United States. It's pretty cool, depending on where you go. I've been to all sorts of places in the US. I think one of my favorite places was South Dakota. I went camping in South Dakota. Although it rained on us like every night, so that kind of sucked. And I kept getting in trouble because this was like a age before like the youth had smartphones. I kept getting in trouble for reading. Cause I would spend the whole time like I'd go in the tent and I'd just read a book. And I kept getting in trouble because I kept spending too much time reading my books instead of doing whatever, just sitting outside and just baking in the sun. Was it Warrior Cats? Yes, it was! It sure was! This was before I was done with the series. I was reading... My mom told me the other day while we were on vacation, she told me... I think we were drinking together and she was like... she told me... I think you might have ended up normal if I didn't let you read those Warrior Cats books. My mom has... I guess that means my mom doesn't think I'm normal. But no, she's probably actually right. Because I feel like I can root most of my interests back to Warriors. Because, like, if you think about it, so, like... When I first found the Warrior Cats book in my brother's closet, it was the first book, Into the Wild. And I read it. And I wanted to know more. So this made me get on YouTube. I was like 6 years old, I think, when I read my first Warrior Cats book. So, you know, early on, when you're early on, it like affects you more when you're starting something and you know. I get on YouTube and I look up Warrior Cats and then I see like Alley Cat Nyaz. I think that's her name, Alley Cat Nyaz? I see her animations, like, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. And so it went from reading the books to animation to me getting interested more in art. I was already into art, but it like made me way more interested in art. And then art just took me further down into like a rabbit hole. So I think I was like an artist for like most of my youth. And then that brought me into like other cultures like anime. An appreciation of art goes into anime, and then anime goes into like VR and gaming. And then that goes into streaming, and then that goes into VTubing. So I think, you know, everything that happened to me can literally be rooted back to Warrior Cats. And I think I actually might have ended up completely different if I never ended up picking up one of those books. I dodged bringing up the furries because you guys always get the wrong idea. I was groomed! Leave me alone! It's not sure, Nano! The furries are pedos! The groomer all of me! Shut the fuck up! How much... I've told you guys this before, that I built a fursuit before. I built a fursuit. I had one. Do you guys not remember this story? Okay, I'll tell the story for people who are new. I built my own fursuit when I was like 11 years old. Just like the head, like not like a body or anything, just the head. And then I went on, I don't know if it's pronounced Omegle or Omegle. I'm gonna call it Omegle. I went on Omegle. I go into the furry tag, right? And I'm just sitting there with this fursuit head. It looked horrible, but it was like decent enough for probably an 11-year-old. And I just like started taking a Sharpie to it. And I like, you know, like I drew penises on it. I drew terrible things on it. And then I started like pulling it apart. And because it was like all glued together, hot glued together, not sewn together. It was like a dog. And I remember just like, this is painted so vividly in my mind, is this one furry, like in their fursuit, they like take their little paws and they put it on their head, and they're just like, you can like see the fear in their eyes, and they're like, what are you doing? I think they probably thought like I stole it off somebody. But hi JK, welcome back, Bonk Squad. How you guys doing? Good to see you and your fans again. The Bonk Squad sends their regards. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. I can tell you all about my unrestricted access to the internet and the terrible things that I've seen. Pretty face for inflicting trauma to them. It's just punishment for the only trauma I went through. Glad to have you back. Thank you. Back in the day, we just had to worry about happy tree friends. I'm so thankful I never got into it. I knew what it was. I just never got into it though. I won. I stopped being a furry before I turned 18. I'm proud of that. She really stopped? Yes! If you look closely, you can see Nano squinting generator screen. Stop making fun of my bad eyesight! I still do like ponies, I will admit. I am a brony. I used to be in denial of the brony one, but I'm not in denial of it anymore. My Little Pony's pretty cool. I don't eat carrots. I think carrots taste like shit. Fuck carrots. I turned my mods into bronies. Talk to DR4 and Ulf. Which, by the way, bros, we need to continue watching My Little Pony. If you're there, DR4 or Ulf, we need to watch more My Little Pony. What's your favorite pony? Twilight. Out of the main 6, Twilight. But my absolute favorite is either... Actually, I think my favorite is just Starlight. Which I think might be like a controversial take, but I liked Starlight a lot because her voice actress just like seemed really natural. Like, she seemed like a really natural and relatable character. Starlight Glimmer. How am I basic? And then I loved her... What season was she in? I think she was introduced in season... 6? Maybe 5? When was Starlight introduced? I really liked her, and especially because it allowed for one of my favorite original ponies, which is Trixie. They allowed Trixie to come back and like be like kind of a important character, especially in I think it's the season 7 finale. One of them where she's like with Starlight and Discord. I love Trixie. So having Trixie and Starlight have like the best amazing friendship ever, and they banter and they fight so much. I love it. It's like they're girlfriends. I think My Little Pony had some of the best like ships, like fan-made ships out there. Like Bon Bon and Lyra were the goats, and they got married in the end. What makes you who makes those awesome remixes for you? Atop. I replied to one of his tweets on Twitter recently. If you can find that, then you can find him. He is awesome. I think he's opening a VGen account. I gave him a VGen code. Flutterjack? Really? What makes you ship Flutterjack? That one's kind of bizarre to me. That one's weird. I've never heard of that one. Imagine sitting on a bench with a bro, then getting married. Literally them! Literally Lyra and Bon Bon. I didn't know what gay people were until My Little Pony, if I had to be honest with you. This is actually true story. I didn't find out about gay people until Flutterdash. That was my introduction to gay people. How old are you? I wanna say 9? Maybe 9? Mind you, this is before 2013. When like, you know, I think that's when it was legalized in the United States. So I didn't know what gay people were, but I knew about Flutterdash, and I was like, this rocks. Flutterdash is a really good ship, but I do really like Apple Dash now. I do like Apple Dash. I think it works. Rainbow Dash helps Applejack out on her farm. I love it. I love the concept. Sorry, no try mixing aloud. That's speciesist! I can't believe My Little Pony invented gay people. If ponies can be gay, then humans can be gay too. And then that's how my best friend in elementary school tried asking me out, and I felt really uncomfortable. I was like, bro, we're like 9. Leave me alone. Yeah, me and that friend really fell out hard. I don't recognize her anymore. She went down like the deep side of things. No, it was not Alex. Alex actually, you know, I can give Alex a pat on the back. She turned out normal. But no. My best friend, she it wasn't the Furby friend, no. Yeah, she's like I don't know how to say it nicely. She's definitely a creature now. That's what I'd say. Yeah. Yeah. She's definitely a whack job, and I think she probably does drugs. She is definitely a Tumblr person. She's like, you know, like if you like made like a caricature of like the stereotype of like a Tumblr person, like Tumblr snowflake, like super like off the deep. Yeah, like it. She's like literally the caricature of that. Like not even just like slightly like that. She's like the actual caricature of that. I'm glad I never was like a Tumblr person. I think I had a Tumblr account and it was only for like anime porn. Full disclosure. No, I could never get into it. I was a DeviantArt kid, so I mean, I guess that could be like perceived perhaps like as worse. Who's her favorite Tumblr sexy guy? She'd probably get mad if you said the if she tried to pick out a guy. She probably like hates men or something. I miss DeviantArt though. DeviantArt taught me HTML, so I can thank DeviantArt for that. DeviantArt also took a lot of my very tiny income that you could have as a child because I paid for premium. Yeah, it's good if you get through all the fetish crap. I didn't really see the fetish stuff much when I was young on DeviantArt. It wasn't until like after they like completely changed the website to like Eclipse and stuff that I started to see it. You paid? Yeah, because like it was worth it back then. Old DeviantArt, it was worth paying for. What was it called? What was the old DeviantArt subscription called? Core membership. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Core. It was worth it back then. It was worth it because you could have so much customization. It allowed you to like customize your profiles completely with like HTML and stuff. And then you could like have personalized like customized journals and everything. It was like worth it back then. It also allowed you to change your username. Which, when you think about it now, having to pay to change your username seems like something Elon Musk would do. I think DeviantArt was definitely the site you would want to be if you were a furry. In that day and age. It's like... Yeah. It's like you're either a furry... Like you don't like you didn't use DeviantArt for like really professional stuff back then. But now they like changed their website to be like more professional stuff, and now like all the like the core audience doesn't like it. No pun intended on the core. Hey Sona, thank you for the subscription, sorry. Thank you for the subscription. I don't care what the billionaire says. I'm not calling it X. Yeah, I don't think it'll ever like be in my vocabulary to call it X. Twitter's too iconic. There's nothing iconic about X. Like, X sounds like something they would like Meta would come up with. And like, no one's calling Facebook. I mean, I know it's still called Facebook, but no one like calls it Meta or anything. Like, I think Elon Musk literally saw Facebook's, like, company call themselves Meta and be like, I need a cool name. X! Just the letter X, because that's so cool. Whenever people think of the letter X, they're gonna think of my company. I think that was, like, his actual thought process. But like, why? I don't understand. I think even then, Twitter is still more iconic, more recognizable. I think he could have, like, if he wanted to like really rebrand Twitter, he could have like at least just kept the bird somehow. Elon tried changing PayPal to X? Yeah, fuck that. Elon Musk, I don't know. He's definitely really fallen off the deep too. Everyone's fallen off the deep. They think they can't dig themselves bigger holes, but they only do. It surprises you somehow. Fucking X. Lame shit. Elongated muskrat is a case study in ruining your own reputation. See, I don't understand how so many companies, like, I feel like it's just a matter of fake it till you make it, because so many companies do things that completely like destroy like whatever product they have and make them like hated by all of their consumers. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why don't you do things that make your consumers love you more and want to spend money on you more? Like, it just keeps happening. Like, I've gone on this rant about movies and stuff before. Like, for example, company has a TV show that was really popular in like the 90s, right? I'm sure you can think of some. And they reboot it to be as terrible and horrible as possible. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I don't know why they keep doing that. Or Teen Titans? Current My Little Pony? Like, you create something and everyone hates you for it. Or if you own a website and you make big changes to it that no one asked for. Like DeviantArt, for example, when they made a big change to their website, no one asked for it and made them lose pretty much all of their user base. But they just keep going with the idea. It's like, who's on the PR team? Who's handling all this stuff? And no, you can't say it's for money. You can't say that I'm making this change because I want more money. It's not true. How is that possible? It can't be, because they only end up losing money. It's not for money because they just keep end up losing money anyways. They lose money because they ruin things. It's for the message. Like, I'm so tired of the excuse that everyone's like, oh, they're so money hungry. No, it's not money hungry. They're just stupid. They're not making themselves more money. They're losing money and they're still doing it anyways. That's why I think most rich people fake it till they make it. They don't get it. Like, maybe some get up there through like hard work and like maybe like lots of knowledge, but like the people who are like in charge of these companies and stuff, like, nah. They definitely fake it till they make it. Useless people in the company are trying to justify their continued employment by just making random improvements. Sometimes it's okay to just not touch something. Like, just don't touch it. Sometimes you don't need to update something. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Honestly, just like create something good and then work out the kinks. Work out the bugs. I'll be real, in my career, what I've seen, 50% of higher-ups fake it and make it. But X! I can't wait to see in 2 years from now how much is gonna be locked behind a paywall on X.com. He should have made it X.X. He's got the money. Make it X.X or he should have made it X.OL. Why didn't he make it X.OL? Remember when Elon Musk was funny? I miss the days where he was just funny and he posted anime memes on Twitter. And then he made X. What do you mean, no? Nano check Crumb Twitter. Oh god, I'm nervous. I just thought it was funny because he was billionaire posting anime memes, and that's how he appealed to youth like me. No. Oh, now I gotta check. I gotta check Crumble. I'm nervous. Oh my god, I love it. Thank you, Crumb. It's so cute. I can't stop looking at it. Here, I'll put it on the screen if you guys can't check Twitter. Oh, is it a GIF? Is it gonna post? No, it's not. Hold on. I'll open it into a new tab. Format. There we go. Changed it to PNG. There we go. Look at it! It's the cutest thing I've ever done seen! And dinosaur. Thank you, Clone! That's so cute. Oh, I love you. I love you, Crow. Oh, you're so sweet. Hi, Nano, see you're still alive. Yeah, I'm back from vacation. I hope that I can start streaming consistently, but like right now I'm like super swamped in projects that I kinda need to focus on them. Tomorrow I probably won't stream because my bed frame is coming in, and so I'll probably be spending the day putting together like my bed frame and stuff. I've been like doing like a huge like revamp of my room. Also, I'm gonna be painting my walls. I'm gonna be painting my walls here soon. I think my mom went and grabbed samples today. So we'll see. I'm gonna be painting them probably sometime this week. So I'm gonna be moving around furniture a lot again. But I moved my desk to the opposite corner of my room, and that on its own, just moving the desk, not including like picking up all the stuff I took off my desk, that just moving it took 3 hours. Because my desk has this corner piece that doesn't have any like leg support. It just connects. Like it connects at the, because it's L-shaped, it just connects at the two halves. and it's so hard to put together by yourself. I had to put it together by myself, and I like killed my back from being like bent over underneath my desk trying to screw in screws. And it's like the screws, like I had an Allen wrench, but like the Allen wrench was too big to like just keep turning it, so I had to take it out, put it back in the screw, turn it, take it out, put it back in the screw, turn it. It took all fucking day. Painting the walls equals doing mafia jobs. MK Ultra Victim 69. No way. Thank you for the sub. You think you'll make it to the VR chat meetup? You know, I might try. I might try. I have all my VR stuff put away, but I can probably try to set it up. It's just, I'll just see where I'm at on Friday. I definitely would like to try though. I didn't think I'd be like this far into like getting my room done though, but I am. I'm gonna be tackling like my bathroom next. And then sometime probably in the next month or so, I'll be tackling my storage room with my mom. And we're gonna like take out a bunch of boxes and go through them and then put them in newer storage and then put them up. Because our storage room is just kind of a mess. Yeah, my storage room, basically what it was supposed to be is like, it's like this like room that's like under, like it's access through my basement, but it's like under my garage. So it's a pretty big room. It was originally, we're gonna make it like a theater room, like type room, when we like built the house, so like 10 years ago. But it just ended up being a storage room, and so it's just this big room that's just full of junk. And so I need to tackle that. Cleaning sucks, yeah, but I kind of enjoy it. What I don't like is cleaning with other people, because it's so stressful and I can't do things at my own pace and I can't just like what I like to do is I put on my Bluetooth headset. I either listen to music or I listen to like YouTube videos that don't require me to really watch the video to understand what's going on, and then I just like work. And that's fun, and I like doing that. But I don't like working with other people, especially when they order me around. What I used to do, I haven't done it lately, I used to listen to like creepypastas. That's also nice. I am so sad how desensitized I am to horror. I used to be like so... I loved it, but I was scared of it, but now I'm just desensitized. Nothing scares me anymore. Like, if I'm scrolling through TikTok at 12 AM and a scary TikTok comes up, I don't get scared, too scared to sleep anymore. I'm not gonna shower! Don't make me! Don't make me shower! I don't wanna fucking shower! Today is day 70. Is it 72 or 73? It's not 71, it was 71. Is it 72 today? Alright, day 72, no shower. I'll make sure to post it on Twitter. Do you lick yourself clean? I'm not a cat. Day 72, no shower. When's CS2 coming out? I wanna play. Have crumb looking clean? Yeah. When you get the 100, will you shower? It depends on how I feel. I knew someone was gonna say something. Once you hit day 100, are you just gonna mold like your old skin like you do with your feet? I'm not gonna shower until I debut the new model. If I had a guess, like say maybe I debut the model in maybe like say March. How many days? All right. We got approximately 230 more days to go. only. Will the debut be a shower stream? Maybe. 300 days no shower. Let's go! I don't actually. There's actually people who have like gotten like many years without showering, and their body got to a point that like it's not really actually gross anymore. Like maybe we're not meant to shower. Maybe we should all stop showering. And no one can be stinky because we'll be used to each other's scent. That's what I told myself in high school. Stop cooking. Who's we? The grime hardens to form a protective coat. I'm gonna stop showering now. Congratulations! Join the new revolution. At what day did you go totally noseblind to it? Never mind. I don't want to encourage that. Are you sure you're not just getting used to the smell? No, I smell fantastic. I smell great, chat. Oh god. I'm fine. I smell amazing. Unfortunately, I'm addicted to showering, and that can't be good for your skin. Love you, chat. I love you, chat. Let's airdrop Nano into the middle of this Russia-Ukraine shit. Both sides will sue for peace overnight. We need to bring back public executions. God damn! You guys hate me that much, hello? I'm just a stinky girl. You can't do nothing about it, hello? What if I have been showering this whole time and I've just been lying to you? Would you feel sad that the anime girl lied on the internet? Woman lying is typical. No one lies on the internet. Chill. You lied? I knew you weren't a real girl. I never said I was a girl. I never said I was a girl. I'm not a girl. Why do you think that? Why am I talking like this? This is my angry voice. I'm angry. I'm so mad at you right now.
I'm mad. I hate you. Ooh, rat. Oh my god. What the fuck?
This is my real voice.
This is my real voice too. I sometimes talk like this. Wow. I'm having such a good day right now.
I want that voice to read me bedtime stories.
I will never change. This is my real voice. I've been lying to you this whole time. Don't you know that girls lie all the time on the internet? You should never believe in a woman. Because I am not a woman. I am a man. I have a big penis.
Do not call me mommy! I will literally murder you! Okay, Kirsha. Stop! You're gross! Don't call me mommy! I'm not a mommy! Stop! You're just like my TikTok comments! I don't know why all my TikTok comments like to call me mommy! It's so weird!
Rar. Arara, ikotane.
Oh my god, I wanna kill myself! I wanna kill myself! No, I will not count backwards from 10! Off yourself! Keep yourself safe! Oh my god! Please stop! You guys are so gross! You guys are disgusting! Don't stop! I'm not. Stop! You guys are nasty! I'm never doing that again. I brought out a disgusting side out of all of you. I'm so sorry. God fucking damn it. I need like a. I really wish I had like a lightning effect that I could play like overlay on my stream. I'm gonna make that. That's gonna make my stream like blue, like dark blue hue, and then have lightning over the top of it. Whenever I get mad at you guys. Anyways. Are we back? Are we normal again? Are we normal? I'll never get tired of that. Time to take the dog out back so I shot the dog across the way. Bird that sounds like a machine gun. What does that sound like? Old Yeller? Man, hey bros, I'm Old Yeller. That's horrible. Oh my god. Bow bow, 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 bow, bow bow bow, bow 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 bow. I just love when I get clips of Hulamoko just like going off. Oh, like that. What just happened? Do I have dog ears? What is it got dog ears? I have wolf like yours. I don't really have ears options. I can be cat. Here, watch me become cat. Meow. 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 Nya nya. Nya nya. Nya nya. Nya nya. Nya nya. Do I have the nya hams? I have them somewhere. Where's my nya hams? Nya hams. Where are they? I've got so many assets. I don't think this will match my skin tone. Oh my god, no it won't. It's okay, we'll make it work. There we go. Oh god! My ears! Okay. Nya-nya! 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 Nya-hoo! Nya-nya! I'm Nano! Nice to meet you, I'm Nano! Meow! Nano! Yeah, hello everybody! Yeah, hello! Yeah, yeah! Those cats got huge. Are they big? Anya? I'm putting out my money in Nano coin. That's not right. That's not right. Nya! Anya! Do I have any more cat assets? No, I don't have a cat tail. I'm tailless cat. I'm a bobcat. It's like you got shaved. But I made him really big. Oh, that's kind of cute. Wait, what if I like put them down? Or I made them like this? Oh, that's so far. Wait, what if I like get small? Do you have party mix? Do you have meow mix? I love chicken, I love liver. Meow mix, please deliver. I love chicken, I love liver. Meow mix, please deliver. I love chicken, I love liver. Meow mix, please deliver. Yeah? Please euthanize me, yeah? wanna feed me, right? Feed me. I want sushi. And fried fish. And chicken breasts and chicken wings. A hot dog. Please, no, don't bring the architect bros here. They won't stop feeding. Rats. I can't stop looking at this. This is so cute. Wait. Yeah, I'm kinda cute. I'm kinda cute. I'm kinda cute. Wait, this one would be perfect with the... Here we go. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm addicted. Where's the one that I don't put on often? This one. This is like a blingy kid. Ugh. I can't. I no longer can't. I'm human. I'm just a girl. You wanna watch me grow up? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. I need a hat. There we go. How's that? Dennis hat. Ooh, big stretchy. Oh, that felt good. It's been a while since I had a stretch like that one. A straw hat would be nice. Like this. a sundress? That'd be cute. What do I have in terms of live 2D assets? I got this. It doesn't... doesn't work very well with me. Let's see, what else do I have? I don't have very much, actually. I got the hoodie. It kind of looks a little strange on me, though. Have you bought your Nano plush yet? Have you bought one of these? Isn't she cute? Look at her. Nice new model. You only have 5 more days to buy her, and then you can never buy her again. Never. Ever. Ever buy her again. She's gone forever. Gonna go sleep with me every night. You gotta buy multiple. You gotta buy one you can sleep with and one you can put on a wall. And then one you can burn. Yeah. Yeah, for the next time, I guess I'll talk about this again. For upcoming future, up until like I get like my 3D and my new model, I'm probably gonna be focusing a little bit more on artwork and getting commissions done and making most of my income that way. So I might be a little bit more busy. But I'm still here with you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not graduating. I won't graduate. I don't think I ever have a need for graduating. I honestly don't understand indies that graduate unless they actually just plan to jump off the face of the earth. I don't understand graduation for indies. It doesn't really make sense. You don't need to graduate. You don't need to post like a corporate black text on white background saying that you're not gonna stream anymore. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, like, what if you want to stream again someday and then they end up coming back? Like, I'm ungraduating. You could have just like left. Or just stopped. It literally just say, I don't feel like streaming. That's not really a big deal. I don't think I'm gonna graduate anytime soon, and if I did quit streaming, I wouldn't have a graduation. Because, like, what if I just want to come back? What if I'm just not feeling it, you know? Like, streamers don't graduate, you know? Regular streamers. But no, I'm not quitting anytime soon. I'm not graduating anytime soon. I'm not going corpo. You'll never catch me in a corpo. Worst thing I'll do is go out for milk. Make your own corpo? Fuck no. I feel like most people think that they need to be in a corpo when they're starting out as VTubing. And they join like these like really itty bitty tiny corpos that bring them no exposure. Like, have you
seen how many little like startup corpos there are that just like have been like in the same place they were like when they like debuted like years ago? Like I know some corpos that still have like many members, but like their main Twitter account has like under 1,000 followers. And they just like don't promote at all. Like, yeah, maybe you'll get a model out of it, right? You'll get a model, but it's like at the same time, you're probably still gonna be spending thousands of dollars on yourself anyways. And then they'll just take they'll take your model back if you decide to leave. Like you're still gonna be spending a shit ton of money, especially if you're not in Hololive, if you're not in Niji Sanji, you're gonna be spending a lot of money as a VTuber. Like might as well just like do what I did. Go to Nizima, buy a cheap model, get started, get some money, get a new model. Some guaranteed networking, not for a lot of companies. Like especially a lot of these really tiny ones, it's not guaranteed.
Whiskey! Hi everybody! Thank you for the raid!
We're talking about corpos. And like, we're talking about like tiny corpos.
Holy shit, that scared me. Amaterasu, thank you for the follow.
Alert sounds are doubled. Oh well.
Got some Warhammer players. Real.
I'm off to eat dinner. I chat right now, but I'm too hungry. Make sure you go eat.
I understand.
I'm the same way after a stream. I kind of tried to just skedaddle as soon as I raid.
So go eat some good yummies.
Yeah, if you're joining a corpo, like, don't think you're joining a corpo and you're not, like, gonna have to spend money. Like, you're gonna end up spending a shit ton of money still. And if you don't end up spending money, like, you'll end up having a harder chance. Because VTubing, you need to spend a lot of money in, to be honest. Like, you can be entertaining, you can keep going, but eventually you need to be able to reinvest some money into yourself. So, even if you're in a corpo, you're gonna spend a lot of money on yourself. And then if you decide to graduate that corpo, say goodbye to like tens of thousands of dollars. Because most corpos don't let you keep your model. And they probably won't reimburse you in any way. The simple solution is to take out loans in someone else's name. I think that is called fraud, my friend. I'm so glad Cinderia let them keep their models at least. Yeah, that was really nice. But then again, Cinderia was also... Cinderia went out of business. So I don't think it's like the same as... I mean, I guess Cinderia did have some members leave earlier on before the... I guess that's fair. Cinderia did have some people leave before. Yeah, Cinderia wasn't a microcorp. Cinderia was definitely prevalent. Like, obviously it's not like, you know, like Hololive, but like I'd say it's like, it was like one of the bigger... I guess you can call them medium corpo. Medium corpo. I'll call them a medium corpo. Yeah. I like Cinderia. I like Cinderia's members. I guess you call them ex-members. But yeah, Cinderia had some really nice talent. So I'm glad to see like all of them like still being out there. At least most of them. Most of them are still out there like creating some awesome shit. Dude, Videre is so cute. I saw them and I remember when they first launched their website a couple weeks ago. I was like, wow, this is so professional. Lisa's freaking talented as hell. But yeah, I mean, it's just interesting to see how a lot of these like VTubers thrive as indies after like corpos. like if you want to like be a VTuber and go corpo, like don't sell yourself short. Don't, you know, like know your worth and don't like try to don't like take a gamble, you know, like take a like I guess I'm trying to say don't take a huge risk with a tiny corpo that like has no reputation and little promises, I guess. Because I keep seeing corpos, I mean like some corpos, they like hire they hire an underage girl and it kills their entire corpo and all their members leave. You know? Yeah. And I guess another thing is, if you're... One thing you should know if you're like going to a corpo, like... While you may get connections, the reputation of the corpo you join will follow you as a person. So if, you know, your company randomly has a scandal and gets really bad reputation, that will unfortunately land on you even if you had nothing to do with it. And say someone blacklists your company, you're blacklisted even if you did nothing. I know so many VTuber corpos, they blacklist each other because of like minor or like just like even like scandals that like don't like blow up on Twitter or anything. They like that can still land a blacklist on the other corpo. Why is this? Because they want to protect their reputation. That's why. I mean, it's understandable. You want to protect your reputation. You don't want to take risks. But I think, I don't know. I think the whole... Yeah, I guess VTuber politics is so stupid. Like, it's not the same with, like... regular streamers. I think it's just kind of dumb. Like, I think it's taken a little too seriously that it hurts. It hurts it. It hurts itself, I guess. And I think, like, VTubing has... I think VTubing has too many rules. At least for some corpos. Some corpos are pretty good about giving, like, talents freedom. But it's like... You're too small. You're too small to be enforcing those rules when the average VTuber company does not sign on any of its talents as employers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have like this fucking chapter book of a rule book, but your talents aren't employees. You're not giving them a minimum wage. I promise you that 90% of like small corpos don't have any of their talents signed on as employees. They don't even send them like paperwork. Like you don't get any you don't get any tax paperwork for most agencies. That's why lots of companies have gone under. Like, have you seen like companies that explode randomly and then they have like drama? It's because of their contracts. Their contracts like most often aren't enforceable properly. A lot of talents, like, you know, like talents that leave their agencies and their agencies explode and they get to keep their models. It's because their contracts are so poorly written that they can just break it easily and get out of it.
Well, yeah. That's why I say if you want to be a VTuber and a corpo, go to like a reputable company. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Know your worth. Don't settle. If you don't make it into the corpo you want to make it into, that has a reputation, that has, you know, talents that like stick to it, like don't settle for like the small startup agency that has a really badly put together website and a really poor contract and is just taking whoever gives them attention. That's how you get doxxed like Wactor does to their talents. A few corpos have doxed their talents. I forget what that one was, but the one that has the one that happened recently, I forget what it's called, doxed their talent. I also think there's like a huge like downside to like the whole like graduation thing with corpos, because it just ends up, because for contractual reasons most corpos can't tell you the details behind why someone might leave a company, and then people just, no matter what happens, just harass the talent that leaves. It just ends up in harassment. Like you see someone leave like a streamer organization and there isn't like insane drama about it, but when it's VTubers, it's like insane drama. Wactor, yeah, I think Wactor also doxed a talent again. But there's another one that like, I think terminated one of their talents and just doxed them. Like, you can have, like, idol VTubers, but you don't need to bring every aspect of idol culture in order to have, like, idol experience. I think VTuber agencies tend to think, like, oh, I want an idol experience, so I'm gonna bring in the shady business practices that are in, like, underground idol industry. I'm gonna bring that into to stay true to the idol experience. Like, bruh. You don't need to copy the black companies. Gotta keep the culture strong. I'll eat more of my nachos. I forgot how slow of an eater you are. I just don't like to eat on stream. I mean, I'm still slow, but I don't like eating on stream. It doesn't allow me to talk very much. Less crunch noises, you like that? Okay, I'll give you more crunchies. They're really crunchy chips. Sorry to all the folks who can't handle mouth sounds. Nacho ASMR. Yeah. I'm sorry, Nisha. I'm so sorry. When we get blessed at Nano ASMR, maybe one day. I was thinking I want to do like one of those ASMRs with like a hand cam where like I take a hammer to the microphone or something. Or like a cheese grater. I think that'd be funny. Hi Nano, hi Avalanche. Put it in a blender. Beating you to sleep ASMR. These nachos are really good for Lunchables. I'm sorry. I know it's just like shitty cheese and chips, but this shit's good. I miss you too. In December, hopefully. If nothing bad happens, then it should ship in December. Okay, I finished them. Oh wait, I still have a Capri Sun. I can drink the Capri Sun. Let's freaking go. I love Lunchables. Okay. Straw out. Give me the straw! Tasty, it's fruit punch flavor. What do you want to know about VTuber agencies? What do you want to know? I've heard all the juicy drama from Hololive to Nichi Sanji. I guess it's like, is that really different sides from Hololive to Wactor? Nano knows a guy. How's the merch cut? I mean, it depends on the company, I guess. Supposedly, allegedly, you hear stuff about Niji Sanji being like 2%. I'd say the average is anywhere between 5% to 30%. I think is the average. Does Nano's dad work for Nintendo? Hayaki, yeah. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't finish swallowing my Capri Sun. Isn't Idle Corp gonna disclose their contracts fully by the end of the year? Supposedly. I actually give major props to Idle Corp for doing that. I don't understand why there isn't as much transparent. Actually, I do understand why. Knowing from experience with all of these companies, the reason why they're not transparent is because a lot of corpos don't have very good contracts and they don't want that to be leaked. That's why so many of them shut down. But yeah, I hope more companies decide to open up and be transparent about that, because I think you should. When you audition for an agency, you don't get the contract, you don't get the numbers, the percentages until you're accepted into the corpo, most cases. I hope if anything, Idol doing what they did encourages other corpos to like raise their standards. I think people should see idol as a standard, at least for contracts. You've been a good inspiration. I lost 7 pounds. How did I make you lose 7 pounds? Did you look at me and decide, man, this bitch doesn't eat, so I'm not gonna eat either? I mean, I appreciate it, but I don't think I've really been encouraging weight loss. He protest fasted while you got. I see. I lost weight because of Nano thanks to Factor. Really? That's cool. That's awesome. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys meeting your health goals. I will say though, since we're talking about contracts and stuff, like, if your agency that you love doesn't have a good contract, don't stop supporting the talents. Because the talents, they all just want to make it. They all just want to make it. They all just want to VTube. You can't exactly get out of a VTuber agency very easily if you wanted to. It's not like just like a job where you can say, I'm not making enough money, I'll go find a new job. It's like, oh, this is my entire like persona and my fan base and everything I love and all the money and time I put into this, so I can't just like leave. So no matter, you know, if you're Oshis from Wactor, like, don't stop supporting them. Like, keep supporting them, keep loving them. You should love them a little more, if anything, so that they can keep being motivated to keep working. Because the talents usually deserve it. The talents, like I said, everyone just wants to make it. Everyone just wants to be the next big VTuber. Did you just give me a recipe, Bleed? I'm all about the great talents, but I don't have loyalty to a corpo unless that corpo was transparent about the practices and like VTubers leaving, keeping their ID. I mean, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. A bad thing if, like, you know, like corpos don't allow you to take your model if you leave. It just depends on if I think it's a case-by-case basis. If you're an agency that, say, gives your talents a model, right? But then expects them to, like, or like, in the result of things, the talent ends up spending way more on themselves than the company invests into them, and the talent is not getting sufficient support from the company. Because a lot of talents I've seen in companies, like, they're supporting mainly themselves. Like, their growth all comes from themselves. If the company is not giving them sufficient support, like management wise and financial wise, then I think it's kind of scummy for a company to like want to take everything away from their talent. But in the cases where, like, I want to hope that Hololive is a really good company, but I don't know. I can't know for sure. They're pretty tightly sealed off about their practices. But if they're like supporting their talents like a lot, giving them a lot of financial support, a lot of advertisement, a lot of management and assistance, and the talent graduates, I think it's understandable that the company retains the IP to the character. That's why I just like have an issue with like really small, like micro corpos, I guess you could say, is sometimes they just don't provide enough. Like there's like small companies out there that are like carried by like one single talent, and I know that if that talent leaves, they won't be able to take their stuff with them.
I know VShojo gets a lot of shit, but that's how. But I like that they let talent come in as themselves and leave as themselves. Well, I mean, yeah, I think that's fair because I think VShojo, regardless of like what you think of like the company and the kind of, like, I know some people don't like that they're kind of like more adult. But regardless of what you think about that, right? Like, I think mostly what they do is just take merch cut. I think, if I'm correct, they take mostly merch cut. So I don't think it would be fair for them to want to keep, you know, a talent, especially when all of VShojo's talents come in as themselves already. Like, they come in as a pre-established identity. I don't think it's fair to take someone's identity that didn't belong to you in the first place. But I say in the case that someone came to VShojo and they started with nothing, they didn't really give the company much, they never spent money on themselves and expected the company to spend like a bunch of money on them, like more than they're worth, I can maybe like empathize with that, you know? But like that would be like a really, really weird situation that I couldn't see happening. Yeah. I just think there needs to be a change in the way the culture of corpos and the VTubing scene is. I think some people take it too seriously. Not like, I'm like, obviously you should take it seriously, but they take it seriously in a way that it's like you have too high of expectations from your talents when you can't get your own Twitter to above 1,000 followers, right? Like, you... Yeah, I generally trust Hollow. I'm always skeptic. I'm always a skeptic, though. I feel like it's good to always be skeptic instead of saying, my agency is the best agency ever. It could never do wrong. High expectations and dehumanization, yeah. And a lot of like these rules that they try to bring over from idol culture and try to enforce them on, say, like they're like a Western corpo, like they're American based, right? A lot of these companies try to enforce some rules that are kind of, I guess, straight up illegal, you know, in the United States at least. Like, it goes against labor laws, it goes against FTC. Strange. So I hope that with, you know, Idol deciding to go forward and be transparent with their contract, I hope more companies do that. So that we can create a better culture of legal contracts and fair, like, fair revenue splits and such. It is good for networking, yeah. But I feel like if you just put in a little extra effort as an indie, you can be fine. Indies complain about not knowing anyone is because they don't have self-discipline to try. Frankly, I'm sorry, that's like kind of like I didn't have the discipline when I first started as a VTuber to try and like make merch or try and establish connections and try to grow myself. I have mostly started to get over that. It just requires a little bit of extra effort. Not to call like VTubers who join corpos lazy. They're definitely not lazy because they end up most often having to take care of themselves anyways, but it's like, I think, you know, also the people who join corpos do tend to be those types of talents who are more disciplined in themselves and more likely to shine. But I think they could also shine if they wanted to as an indie. If I'm making sense. Like one of the like VTubers I watch the most, or like most of the VTubers I watch the most are like are like small corpo. Because I still love the talents in small corpos, because they definitely have like the oomph in them to like the drive to like work hard and try to grow and be talented. That's why they're called talents. So I still watch them and I love them. Your birthday introduced me to new VTubers. I hope it did. I was trying really hard to advertise all my friends. I let Whiskey show off her base. Feels like some girls are held down by their corpos too. Some maybe. But like I said, it's not easy to get out of a corpo. Sometimes you just have to say fuck it and be like, I'm willing to let all of this shit go and start over for the sake of my own sanity. And I've seen people do that, and now they're way better. Easiest way out is never to be in. Well, a lot of these people who join corpos are really young girls, and they just want to make it. They just want to make it, and then they get sucked in, and then most people that join VTuber companies, the first contract they've ever signed in their life is a VTuber contract. So they don't know what contract is good and what contract is bad. I guess that gives me another point. If you ever join a VTuber agency, do not sign the contract right away. I know you're like, oh my god, I got into this VTuber agency, they accepted me, I have to sign the contract so I can join as fast as possible. Give it to an attorney. Please! Please! I am so glad I ran contracts by an attorney. Please. Please. I think people just get way too excited because they're like, I'm gonna make it now. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get into this corpo. I fuck this. You know, this part seems a little shady on this contract, but that's okay. I'll risk it all just to be with my Oshi in this corpo and then make it alongside of her. How much does it cost? It depends. It can get a little pricey. I had an attorney that would charge like $40 per email. So it can get a little pricey, but I think it's worth it. I think I had an attorney save me a lot of pain, money, and heartache. So it was worth it. I think it was worth it in the end. But yeah, like I said, Idol posting their contract. I think more corpos should be public about it. Obviously, you don't have, I honestly don't think they have to show everything in their contract. Like, you don't have to give away trade secrets, right? You don't have to get trade secrets. It's a competitive scene, and you need to be better. But I don't think you should hide, you know, what you're planning to offer talents, what you're planning to, like, what kind of support you're willing to give, your expectations, your rules. So like, I don't even think Idol has to post their whole contract. I think honestly, Idol giving away their revenue splits was enough. It was enough for me.
even then, no shade to Idol. No shade to you guys. I'm still gonna be skeptic of you at all times. Because I think it's good to have skepticism. I love Idol. Like, their talents are freaking amazing. But I'm always gonna be skeptic. And I think everyone should be. I think everyone should always be skeptic of whatever agency that they support. You should be skeptic of Hololive. It's not hard to be skeptic of Niji Sanji, but you should be a skeptic of Niji Sanji. Kinda depresses me how much we see the same tale of passionate artistic people getting straight up exploited by suits because they have the money to. Remember, at the end of the day, a corpo needs to make money. And sometimes corpos really want to make money. Right? And so that's gonna be at the top of their priorities. A corpo's a corpo. No matter what it is. No matter what kind of corpo. They gotta make money. And so that's gonna be their priority. If it's free to sign on, you're the product, not a person. That's a pretty good way to put it. And once again, I'll throw out there, still support the talents. Don't let skepticism of VTuber corpos stop you from supporting the talents. Because I think the talents need your support more than ever, if anything. And the best, I will say, the best part though about VTuber corpos is, I think, from a viewer standpoint and not a talent standpoint. From a viewer standpoint, the really great thing about corpos is they've managed to scout some of the most amazing individuals in the community that they can offer. Some of the most like passionate and driven and literally talented people. So at least you found some of the best people out there that you can watch. I think the reason Idol is doing what it, or is able to do what it does, is because I think we're far enough now. I think we're like 4-ish years into like VTuber company. Is obviously probably longer for some, but like generally probably like 4-ish years into VTuber company is, and people are starting to realize like we're working out. I guess we're working out the kinks of VTuber corpos, working out what's bad, what's good. Idol's newer to the scene, and Idol is one of the newer agencies that has more drive than some of the other startups from like the last couple years. So I think things are only gonna look up. It's just a matter of keeping corpos disciplined, I guess. Like never, like don't be afraid to give your corpo of choice criticism. And a good corpo will take criticism from their fans. Because you're their audience. You're their revenue, essentially. So don't be afraid to hold your corpo of choice accountable. Voice your opinions, but also like don't like take it out on the talents, right? If your issue lies with like the integral structure of a corpo, like don't take it out on the talents ever. Just put yourself in the shoes of the talent. It's not like even like the really shitty ones you'll see out there, like the really shitty ones where you're like super questioning their decisions and you're like, why is this talent staying at this company? Like I said before, it's not easy to leave a corpo. It's not easy. When you're a VTuber, your model becomes your identity. And you invest not hundreds, but thousands of dollars into yourself. And it's kind of shitty to just wanna, like, it's kind of shitty to just, like, have to, like, drop it all if you want to leave. It's, yeah, the company's job to fix their shit, not the talents. The talents should be able to be focused on making, you know, new content, better content, focusing on themselves. And if they're having to handle everything else that comes with it that management's supposed to handle, they're better off. They're basically an indie. They're basically an indie. Companies should be responsible for managing their talents, giving them new ideas, helping them improve their content. Is your talent stuck on something? Is your talent not growing? Sit down with your talent and walk them through it. Find out what they can do differently. Find out what they can change. Find out what they can fix. You should be there every step of the way. If your management is not guaranteed, then what is the point of the corpo? Right? Management should be guaranteed. If you don't have a manager, I know there's some companies out there that don't have managers. They're just like a CEO. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean you don't have managers? Of course, these are like really small corpos, but like, you don't have managers. Or their like employee count is like under 3. Basically a harem. That's like a harem. A harem that you take a cut from sometimes. Discord call corpo. But yeah. A company should be managing their talents, should be finding new ways to grow their talents other than the talent streams themselves, like finding them sponsorships, finding them advertising revenues, finding them getting them connections to like other companies, not just VTuber companies, like other companies that can like invest into them, finding investors. Yeah. A company should be able to handle legal side of things. If, you know, someone's coming out trying to like threaten to dox a talent or something, like the company should be backing their talent up and not, you know, just letting it happen. Or what are some other examples of what a like the company should be able to allow the talents time to focus on just their streams, time to focus on coming up with new ideas, and because VTubing, you have a schedule in a corpo. You have a schedule, like say the schedule says you need to stream 4 days a week for 2 hours, right? They need to be able to do that. Well, also they have lives outside of this, but if they're not able to focus on just doing the streams and then being able to log off and be able to have time to live because they have to do what you're supposed to be doing, they have to do your job for you, then what's the point of being in a corpo? And this will all go back to my original point at the start. You want to join a VTuber corpo? Know your worth? Send your contracts to lawyers. Don't settle for a tiny corpo with no reputation to a bad reputation for the sake of being in a corpo because you have no money. Don't settle. Pick a company that has a solid reputation, or, you know, a solid what would I say, like a good track record. company that has a good track record. And still be wary in the end anyways. If you do end up getting that contract, you know, still send it to a lawyer. But don't be like, oh no, I got rejected from my favorite company, but this tiny nobody company is willing to let me in, even though this tiny nobody company has been around for 3 years and hasn't done anything substantial. I'm gonna settle for them. Like, don't do that. Yes, being an indie takes a little bit more work, but there's a lot of benefits to being an indie that you won't have as a corporate VTuber, for most companies at least. I think that's a good point to make to Nagi. Like, this is not like, being a VTuber is not like an office job. It's not like working at McDonald's. It's a more artistic type job. It requires talents and skills that can't exactly be taught. Like footskin streams. Yeah, I want to be able to do a footskin stream in many corpos. If certain VTubers went corporate, I'd never be able to trust they're making the content they want to. Yeah? I think it's fascinating though, observing VTuber companies. I've learned it's not something for me. I don't think it ever was something for me. I've always been... I don't have like the... Like, I have self-discipline in some aspects, but I struggle from other aspects that I don't think would work well in a company. Like, I'm susceptible to, like, losing motivation, for example. Like, because I have bipolar. It's in my tags. If I get hit with a bad swing of bipolar, that can fuck up my motivation. So if I have to push myself to keep streaming and have on top of other things going on, like, it's easier to, like, have the freedom of being an indie. So I think it's also good to reflect on yourself. Is being a corpo good for you? Like, sometimes corpos just don't mesh with people. At the same time, some people aren't made to be indies. Some people just thrive as a corpo, and then they tank as an indie, but some people thrive as indies and tank as a corpo. Self-reflection is very hard for people. Yeah, honestly, I think it actually is very hard for people. Self-reflection takes, most often for some people, like me, experience, getting fucked over, and then realizing, you know, taking time to, like, reflect when you're already down. When you're kicked down, then that's what gets you the self-reflection. But at the end of the day, you also have to say, if I'm in a corpo, and my corpo doesn't have a 5-year plan, because I promise you, what we're gonna see from, like, companies after, like, in the next 2-3 years, companies that have been around since, like, the start of, like, VTuber corpos, we're gonna see, like, something interesting happen. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Because it's kind of hard to imagine you being tied down to a corpo that, if you ever decide to leave it, you have to wipe your identity, right? You have to, like, leave your model behind and stuff and start over from scratch if you wanted to start over. I don't know, it just doesn't seem very realistic to commit yourself to that. Nisha, thank you for the 2 gift subs. Thank you. especially since I don't see like some people who are indies, like some people who are indies, I don't see them staying around forever, doing this forever. The corps start trading talents and models like sports teams. Like, imagine working at the same job. Like, some people do, like, for many years, but, like, that's, like, usually, like, their end job. For a lot of people, VTubers, because most VTubers are pretty young, VTubing tends to be one of their first jobs, right? And they're not gonna... Yeah, you can't imagine them, as they grow up, get more experience. You can't imagine them wanting to stay in the same place. But the same people, especially, it's not even like... Other than outside of gens, it's not like you're like getting new employees to work with every other day. It's like you're working with the same people for years. And if your corpo decides to like not give you like as much support anymore, like they made enough money off of you, they don't need to support you as much, then like what's the point of staying, other than the fact that they're not gonna let you take your model with you if you decide to leave. I think we're gonna see some corpos like crash and burn within the next 5 years. Because the longevity of these of corpos just seems unrealistic for some. For some. Especially since we don't know if VTubing was really a fad or not. Because VTubing could have very much just been a fad. Do you think VTubing will die? I mean, not like die completely, but like... The fact that I see so much relation to bronies and VTubing fans, no offense. The fact that I see so much relation between the two, it has me a little bit worried that that means, oh, in a couple years, I mean, VTubing's gonna just drop. Because, I mean, bronies aren't really around anymore, as much as they used to be. My Little Pony has a 5th generation. No one watches it except for children. Bronies are basically over. Most people who talk about My Little Pony nowadays talk about it in the past tense. Yeah, there's still people like brony artists and stuff. They still linger. I think that's gonna be the same for VTubers. There's gonna be people who linger, and those people will probably be... They probably will do well, because they'll be what's left, you know? And I feel like a lot of people who get into VTubing don't fully have a full desire to be streamers. I think, you know, like, VTubing has all sorts of different interests. Like, people want to be artists, people want to be YouTubers, and... I don't know. I'm still a brony, but like it's not like every day of my life. I'm not like consuming My Little Pony media every day. I'm not giving Hasbro money, you know? I'm not paying attention to who's the top brony right now or who's the top brony artist, because it's just fallen off. I mean, BronyCon ended years ago, right? The brony hierarchy. I meant like who's like the most like subscribed to watched brony, I guess. I don't know. I suspect that the brony analogy is valid for persons who are streaming right now, but the corpos and VTubing as a whole will bring in new streamers that will rise and fall. Maybe, but like I don't think corpos... Like I think corpos will come in and take the place of old corpos, but like I don't see much realism in existing corpos as they stand, at least as they stand, unless they like dive into some like insane new technology and stuff. Like I don't see 5-10 year longevity for these companies, you know? I guess more so I don't see 5 to 10 year longevity for them keeping the same talents they have. Like maybe they'll lose all their talents and have new talents to replace them. But like, my point is VTubing is a genre, not a show. No, I wasn't comparing bronies as a show. I was comparing bronies as a community. What I don't get about VTubers is paying thousands of dollars a 2D model when you can get a more versatile 3D model for the same price. I wish more people who were indies chose to start on like a 3D model or just a free model, because you can still dive into VTubing. You don't need to be a PNG tuber. Like, I feel like everyone always settles for the PNG tuber as their first model. Like, there's plenty of customizable live 2D models, customizable 3D models. Not to say you can't be a PNG model, but I feel like a lot of people have the mentality that I need to be a PNG model because it's what I can afford right now, when you can actually do pretty well if you just use a free or $5 customizable live 2D model. And I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'd be right back. Hello? I came back. I washed my hands. It's the closest thing I've gotten to showering in 72 days. I can't wait for my new model. Crumb, can I tell them? Crumb's gonna be my dad. Leak! Leak! Crumb's gonna be my dad! Oh, Benoi, how's your day been? Pretty good. I need to do laundry after this. Crumb is a man? Just like me, for real, for real. So Crumb is basically your sister, wife, and dad? Yeah, we live in Alabama. Who's the mother? Rico Ring. I'll post her in in the... Here you go. This is my mama. And Crumb is gonna be my papa. Can't wait to see it. I'm so excited! Family wreath. That's... Ew. Oh god. Does that mean rigging? What do you mean? Blue archive art? Yeah, she draws blue archive art. And they're so good. Nano and Crumb are such... I love Crumb. Crumb is a gem. Crumb does not get as much attention as she deserves, so you should follow Crumb. Nano doesn't know what rigging is. What do you mean? I know what rigging is, right? Nano, no. Please! Crumb is such a gem. I don't understand why Crumb isn't like a huge VTuber. She's got everything. She's got cute fucking model, cute fucking voice, cute fucking personality. She's the most say-so person I know, unironically. Like, also will say things to her and Crumb will be like, I don't know what that means. And I'm like, oh my god, you're such a pure you're such a pure being. You're such a pure being. Crumb can fucking sing so cute. Crumb draws the cutest fucking art. Crumb draws and rigs her own model. She makes these little animations and stuff and she posts them to Twitter. I don't understand why she's not like the biggest VTuber out there. Because she's so fucking crazy. Mama is, yeah, Mama's, we call artists Mama and Papa's riggers. Mama and Papa. It's like a Japanese started thing with VTubing, I believe. Nano, I can hear you. Nano, Nano. Crumb has such a cute little accent. Nano, 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 Nano. That's canonically how you say my name, is how Crumb says it. Nano. Nano. Nano, 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 nano. Chomp! Thank you for the sub! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Come here. I wanna get comfy with you. I love Crumb. I love Crumb. I love Crumb. Crumb! Crumb! Crumba! You all get kisses. Mwah! Merry Christmas, motherfucker. I need to get Halloween decorations. I want to put pumpkins all in my room. I got my room smells like mistletoe. Apparently, that's the candle that I have going in my room. I don't have any like other scents other than Christmas scents, so I have to put Christmas scents in my room. But it smells so good in here. Extra man, thank you for the sub with the prime. I need like a pumpkin-y candle. 72 day, Kyo. 72 days. Get it right. 72. Wink. Wink. Imagine the smell. Oh, oh! Girl musk! Girl musk! Sorry, that's why my nose can't tell the difference. Girl musk! Was that 70s smell? That wouldn't be a bad smell, right? Ah, it smells so good. Okay. I think this is probably where I need to probably start taking my leave. I probably won't see you guys tomorrow. Just don't consider me a streamer anymore. Then there's no expectations for me. I'm an artist. Okay? I'm an artist who streams sometimes. Take a shower? No. Can't make me. Thank you for streaming. I might be back on Wednesday at least. If I get all my stuff done. Thanks for the stream, yeah! I got lots of work to do. So I'm gonna force myself to get some stuff done. I want to try to get like, at least like 2 or 3 commissions done today. Okay, let me look at Twitch.
Alright guys, who should I raid? I don't know who to raid today. Do you have any suggestions? It's time to raid. Come on. You have any suggestions? What's the matter? Who am I gonna raid today, huh? I'm not gonna count it backwards. You guys are disgusting. You guys are foul, wretched beings. Who am I gonna raid? This person isn't live. How about I raid? Maybe... should I raid this one? Should I raid this one? Maybe I should click on the VTuber tag. VTuber. Who deserves my raid? What the fuck is this? New kitten? I'm in Tectone's closet? Oh boy. Pick someone so we can stop being tortured like this? Okay, maybe I'll raid. I don't know. Gotta rate this one. I need to follow more VTubers so it's easier to pick. Oh hey, look, that's me.
Ow!
I don't know who to read. I don't know. Maybe... no, that's not English. Oh my god, I don't even know!
I don't know. Okay. I'm reading. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for the stream. Otsukurova. Otsukurova. Disgusting. Good stream. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 11, 10,